I want to talk to you today about the question, why mortgage coaching? And the reason why I want to talk to you about this concept is because I see a lot of people that are not optimizing the opportunity at hand. And I would say it's north of 90% of the people that are professionally doing mortgages are not doing it the right way. Now, I don't want you to think that I have a holier than thou attitude around that, but I see far too many people who are working way too many hours. They're not making enough money during the hours. It doesn't mean they're not making a good living, but they're, by opportunity comparison, not making as much money as they could per hour. And I think at the end of the day, they're not having as much fun. And the business ought to be fun. The business ought to be super profitable, and you should be able to walk away from a coaching relationship, a mortgage coaching relationship with a certified mortgage coach advisor from our faculty team, and you should be able to 10x how much you make per hour in the first 12 months of having a coach. And it's important for me to ask you to ask yourself, what would I like to change about my life where doing the business at a higher level of efficiency, effectiveness, and implementation would give me more productivity in less time? I was having a conversation yesterday with somebody, and they were on the fence in hiring a coach. And I asked them to speak to one of our coaching members who has been in coaching now for 2 years. And after that conversation, he called back and he said, "I need to be coached." And all that happened during the conversation is the person he spent some time with, he asked the question to her. Lisa's her name. She said, "So, Lisa, why should I consider a mortgage coach?" And Lisa said, "Because you can go from whatever you're making now to 10x that within a year." And so the guy said, "So what were your numbers?" And she said, "It's super simple. I was making $32 an hour before I got into mortgage coaching. And within 10 months, I was making $756 an hour." So you think about that and you think about, why coaching? Why have a mortgage coach? Well, the first, the first is, why not? And the second is, having an investment mindset allows you to scale your business. Here's what we know about what happens to our coaching members. For every dollar they invest in coaching, they get on average $7.09 back on that dollar. So if you take a look at a 700x, okay, a 7x, 700% improvement on a dollar spent at $7 coming back, what would happen if you were investing $1,000 a month? Well, you would make $7,000 back, $7,090. And so, I think about this, and I wrote down some stuff. What happens when you have a mortgage coach? You increase your revenue, you achieve financial freedom, you develop bulletproof partnerships, you become a better leader, and you grow a more efficient and effective team. You get more personally efficient, and that is where the more money and less time comes into play. You're taught and you learn high performance behavior. What does high performance time management look like? What does high performance delegation look like? What does high performance partnerships look like? What does high performance investment look like? What does high performance look like? And what coaching does is it helps you develop that. And then, the truth of the matter is, it's about setting goals that help your dreams come true and believing in accountability. So accountability is, gosh, a lot of people don't like that word, but every person that has achieved greatness in his or her life in any discipline, it doesn't matter to me whether you're in sales, whether you're in leadership, whether you're an actor, an actress, a singer, a songwriter, theater, whatever. I have a voice coach. Why do I have a voice coach? I have a voice coach because if I don't have this, I don't make any money. And I want to use my voice the right way. I want to use my voice the right way effectively. I want to understand diaphragm compression. I want to understand, word balance and things like that. I have a business coach, run ideas by my business coach all the time to make sure I don't make stupid decisions and choices. And I have a life coach. And I believe that life is a gift. And I believe that every minute we have is a minute that we should milk the honey out of that minute. In business, that means add a lot of value and make a lot of money and have every minute matter more. in life. It means having time off the job to really connect with your spouse and your kids and your extended family. It's not about how many hours you work. It's about how profitable you are in the hours that you decide to work. And so those are reasons why mortgage coaching is so important. And I think the other thing that's super interesting is that the better you get at business, the better business gets for you. And one of the things that we know happens when you get really good at business is you attract a higher caliber of business prospects and therefore then clients. And so when you think about, like, what are you doing financially? I mean, like, are you 100% financially free yet? And if not, which is the by and large biggest part of the universe, when would you like to be? And then if you like pick a date and you say by 2032, I want to be financially free, then the question is, what do you start doing in February of 2022 to make sure that you triple, quadruple, quintuple your revenue so that instead of it taking 20 or 30 years to become totally financially free, you can do it in 10. I believe in mortgage coaching. I had a mortgage coach when I was a brand new LO. I became the #1 guy in the company nationally at the end of the first year. And it wasn't because I was brilliant, and it wasn't because I was super, successful as a salesperson. It was because I had a coach and I paid attention to what he taught me, and I went out and did likewise, and it worked. Every high performance person in the world has a coach. So you can take advantage of this if you want. And if anything that I talked about in these 6 or 7 minutes piqued your interest, like, I love the idea of making $1,000 an hour. I love the idea of taking my work week from 50 hours to 35. I love the idea of having more and more referrals because I pay attention to adding value to the prospect I have right now. If any of that makes sense, and you like the idea of doing in 4 days what most take 6, or you like doing in 2 days what most take 5 days to accomplish, that's why mortgage coaching is so valuable. Make more money in less time with less stress. Come to our website, toddduncan.com, go to the coaching tab, and sign up for a free coaching call. There's no obligation whatsoever. We will walk you through what our coaching can do for you based on you telling us what you'd like to have happen in your business and life. There's no downside, nowhere but up to go. And when you do that, you'll see the value of mortgage coaching.